Hi, I'm Debbie Kitterman, and welcome to Lessons from the Lake. This week, I want to talk to you about fear and that we are no longer slaves to fear. You know, I grew up most of my life, and fear has been in many parts a factor in what I do, what I say, because I was always fearful of what people would think about me, say about me, or how they would perceive me. And fear stopped me from pursuing the things that God had for me. And I have a life verse, and it's out of Romans 8:14 through 16. And it really talks about that we're God's children, that we're children of God, and that we no longer have the spirit of fear. We're not slaves to fear anymore, but that we are children of God, and that by that we can cry out, Abba, Father. And I love that verse because it has been something that I've had to renew my mind in. You know, the enemy would love nothing more than to instill fear in us, fear of you shouldn't say that, you can't do that, what do you think? Because it stops you from pursuing the very things that God has put in your heart. And you know, people ask all the time, if you could do one thing, anything, and there was no restrictions, what would that be? And we think big and we dream big, but then all of a sudden fear begins to creep in. And you know, I'm a firm believer that fear and faith cannot exist in the same space at the same time. One will push the other out. Fear is not of God, but faith is. And so we need to let the faith arise in us so that it comes out and that we pursue boldly the things that God has for us. You know, when the song No Longer Slaves came out, I had that on repeat. And I said to my husband, he goes like, why are you repeating this all the time, every day, like for 3 days? And I said, because apparently I'm not over allowing fear to control me, and my spirit needed to grab a hold of this. And I love the bridge in this because it says that you split the seas so that I could walk right through. I don't know what's standing in your way today. I don't know what obstacle you seem to be coming up against. I don't know if it's a big sea, if it's a brick wall, but God will split that wide open for you to be able to walk through. All he asks is that you have faith and that you choose to believe in the things that he has for you, and you do not let the enemy win, because we are no longer slaves to fear, but we are children of God, and he has called us to walk in his freedom, to walk in his love, and to walk with our heads held high into the freedom and the destiny that he has for you and I. Won't you join me in throwing off the shackles of fear and walking head up, chest high into our purpose and our destiny that God has planned for us? Let faith arise within you as we begin to walk out. May you know who you are and whose you are, because you are a child of God. Yes, you and I, sons and daughters of the King, and we can come in boldly to his throne room and ask for whatever we need, and he will split the seas wide open so that you and I can walk through it into our plans and destiny that he has always had for us. I am so glad that you joined me today. I look forward to sharing with you next week.